watching Sunday Sound Off with Frank Boal.
Evening, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Sound Off. You get a chance to be part of the conversation on everything sports. Tweet us your questions and comments using the hashtag Sunday Sound Off. Let's introduce tonight's panel. Pt.1, Sports Radio 810 WHB in the program. Soren, thanks for coming in on holiday weekend.
It's good to be here, Frank. I found out what a quad contusion is during your sportscast, so I'm very happy to be here.
That's at Villanova Education. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Rustin Dodd rejoins us. The last time you were here, Rustin, you were the beat writer for the Kansas Jayhawks. You are now the beat writer for the Royals. Tomorrow you'll be the editor of the Kansas City Star Sports section. Congratulations.
Thank you, Frank. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, Blair Kirkhoff's with us as well. Blair, star columnist, how are you tonight?
I'm doing fine, Frank. Biggest day in auto racing. I'm glad you're able to squeeze it in at the end of your broadcast.
I had it 15 seconds each, whether you need it or not, pal. All right, Jen, here's the reason, too, the Royals. Gentlemen, here are hot topics of the evening. Who should DH for the Kansas City Royals? Which team in the American League Central concerns you the most as the race continues? Number 3, what effect will Baylor penalties have on Big 12 at the national level? We know they're going to get hammered here coming up soon. But first, for our question of the week, what concerns you most about the Royals' injury situation, their lineup? Soren, what do you think?
Well, I think right now everyone's certainly enjoying the success of the youngsters when they come up. And I call this the, whatever will hit him, whatever I'll get him out routine that happens, I think you see with big leaguers. You see a guy like Brett Eibner's name on the lineup card and you're a big league pitcher. You just say, look, whatever, some AAA guy's not going to hit me. And you fire your fastball in there, and lo and behold, guess what? He can hit a fastball. Then they actually, when they see, wow, who's this guy hitting 390? Maybe I better take a look at the scouting report. That's when the real adjustment will come for the Royals' young players. We've already seen that with Chester Cuppert. I know he was the hot flavor of the month, and he's a good, solid player, but the numbers are not overwhelming anymore. So the Royals can handle this in a short stretch, but with Salvador Perez going down as well, I think there's only so long that they can keep relying on so many young players. They need to start getting healthy at some point, at least with guys like Gordon and Salvador Perez. But if I'm wrong and they keep doing it with these young players, what a great testament to that front office, because this is not supposed to be the deepest minor league organization in baseball right now.
Rustin, what do you think? You're out there every day with this group.
Yeah, going off what Soren said, I think specifically it's Mike Moustakas that they're not going to get him back for the entire season. Obviously, Alex Gordon is going to be back in a month or so. Salvador Perez will be back in 2 weeks. But the production you lose from Mike Moustakas not being in the lineup for the full season, that's what I'm most curious of. Paulo Orlando is not going to hit 450 for the rest of the season. Whit Merrifield, as Soren said, is not going to hit 360 for the rest of the season. So those numbers are going to come down, and they're going to have to find production in other ways, whether that's Eric Hosmer, continuing to hit well, or Lorenzo Cain, or getting something from the DH spot. But it's just the question is, can they find the offense to make up for Moustakas not coming back until next year?
Blair?
I look at defense. They're down right now a Gold Glove catcher, a Gold Glove left fielder, and a third baseman who could be a Gold Glove winner in Mike Moustakas. So those are 3 superb defensive players. It didn't show up in the weekend series, but going forward, I know it's just a temporary thing with Perez. He'll be back in the next week and a half or so. But defensively, I just wonder, this is a team that's been so successful defensively during its run here of championships. I wonder if in the long term we will see we'll see the edge come off a little bit of the defense.
Yeah, and the other thing that concerns me is the fact it's sort of free and easy right now as guys come up. They're older players, they're not 21, 22, but they come up and they're sort of free and easy, and they're playing loose and they're with the team. All of a sudden they're going to look up and go, oh my gosh, we're in the middle of a pennant race here. You know what I mean? I think that is my biggest concern for where they are right now and how they handle it mentally as they go forward. We'll have to see what happens. Up next, our hot topics. You're watching Sunday Sound Off.